Yo, what you looking at? Unity. Always a talk. Watching, seeing what we gotta do. You know, watching these stupid Antifa videos of these people picking a fight with Trump supporters. Always something, always somebody. It don't matter who you are, what you do. But that's the fact. In America, we are going to destroy ourselves before we move forward. And we refuse to move forward because we always think our ideas are the best. We refuse to move forward because of the fear of change. It don't matter what we see, it don't matter what we do. But as Americans, we refuse to move forward because we do not like change. For the ones who want change, for the better of this country, are hidden and tucked away by corporations. We are fighting with each other while the rich get richer and the poor stays poor. Together, as one, can we rise up and make change? The government and the rich are fighting against change of renewable resources. They don't like solar power. They don't like wind generators. They don't like none of it because it affects the money that goes in their pocket. They are not willing to change, to input or invest their time and company into this change in order to make a profit off of it. You got gas corporations not liking the change of going over to electric. Electric cars, the mainstay is electric cars don't have much power as a gas vehicle. Everybody's worried about going faster. Coming out to it, if I could afford an electric vehicle, yes, I would have one as my everyday driver back and forth to work. Save so much money. If I could afford it, yes, I would have a solar power battery bank supporting my household and charging my car. There are ways to get around it without having to spend money, but you have to spend money in order to save. And that's the issue. Can't afford to put a solar system in your house because you're looking at almost $20,000, $30,000. You'd have to take another mortgage out on your home if you own one, And then it would just expect to spend money to save the earth. But yet, even though it could be properly done without having to cost so much. But yet, corporations and the government do not want to move forward because it's going to affect their pockets. Everybody on this earth can do something to make a change to make this place better. But yet we're too busy to fight and argue with each other. Too busy of saying Antifa, Trump supporters, Black Lives Matter, white supremacists, going at it. When all we need to do is just unify into one country again. We are separated. It's not just north and south. It is labeled of a group of people that we are kept in constant battle. I've been watching the Antifa videos, going at it with Trump supporters. Trump supporters going at it with Antifa. You know, the white supremacists going at it with the Black Lives Movement. You know, it's just so sick and tired of seeing this bullcrap. But yet nobody wants to stand up and say, hey, why are you doing this? Why? You know, yes, the black people were oppressed. They were slaves and everything. And then, you know, yes, they are stereotyped by the higher-ups, by what they feed through TV and movies. White people, you all are straight up, most of y'all, privileged. You all feel privileged. I'm not talking about the regular, normal white people that have to struggle every day right next to your common man. I'm talking about these punk brats that feel like the world owes them something right out the gate. You know, then you look at okay, so now you got the wall. Ooh, the wall. Oh my God, the wall. Keep keep immigrants out. Keep Mexico out. Well, you know what? You know, it's going to be, it don't matter. You can build that wall, but you still got them coming over in airplanes. You know, work visas and staying past the work visas. But that's not the point. Here's the point. Everybody arguing we don't need a wall. Okay, you don't need a wall. Don't need a wall. Okay, so in floods, a straight up force of immigration. In floods in all these people from Mexico, all these people that coming from Canada, just floods into the United States. Open borders, and you got people coming from Africa, China, getting away from any form of their oppression, coming in and flooding the United States. If that flow is not controlled, you think you ain't got no jobs now. Wait till you have millions of people coming in from countries all around to get to America. To overpopulate America. That's why there are borders. That's why they are there in place. That's why there are solutions to say, hey, if you want to be a citizen, fill this paper out, take this test, come on in. There's got to be a flow of control. Open borders may seem like a good idea to walking back forth freely, but they gonna walk in and not go back. You know, and then we're talking about just everything. I mean, it's just so retarded. You people, come on, step past everything and just unify. We are weaker as citizens of the United States being separated because we're separated. It's like, okay, so if you take a group of people in a room, so you got 20 people in a room and you break up into groups of 5. You break up groups of 5. It's much easier to control those group of 5 with few people in that one house than with them unified. If there were 4 people to watch over each group, it'd be easier to tame. But if those 20 people came together against those 4 people, they are outnumbered. They are outnumbered and they can't do not a dang thing. And that is what unity does. Unity scares the hell out of our government system. Don't matter what it is. If we unify right now, if we were to unify as Americans and not be split up, we would be able to run over and do whatever scare the hell out of the government. I'm not talking about raising war against the government, but unify as a people and get on the same page. You know, don't look at who's Democrat, Republican, black, white, whatever. It's who's going to do best for this country. It is who's going to do best for this country. And if you look at abortions and everything and all that, it could be done on a state level. State level. They're going to just use that to get into office and legalize gay marriages. It could be done on a state level. It doesn't have to be done by the president. It is a state level that it happens at. You know, and that's all they use. Abortion, gay marriages. You know, that's about the only 2 they bring up. That's about the only 2 that they bring up. Really. I mean, not unless you get it in their Facebook page and what are you going to do about the deficit and all that. You know, that is done at a state level. The president can put it out there, but your state can get rid of abortion, legalize gay marriage. You know, just whenever you're picking somebody for president, pick somebody that is, 1, going to get us out of debt. 2, take care of our veterans. 3, take care of the citizens. You know, because when you get somebody in there on the basis of just lining their flipping pockets, nothing's going to change. We are going to lose what is set to take care of our elderly. By the time I get old enough, probably ain't going to have Social Security. They're just going to look for a reason to stop. We pay taxes. We pay taxes so that we have it in the future. Here's the thing. I pay taxes. I pay my taxes. I pay into Social Security, and you're going to tell me it's not going to be there whenever I need it. And stop taking it out of my paycheck. You have no reason for it. But that's my 10-minute spew of the night. Comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But you know what? Until we actually unify and do something as Americans, ain't nothing going to get done. Because the media and the government uses it as a distraction. That's all they do. That's all they do, to keep you away from the agenda. Go look up your congressman. Go watch. They record that crap. You can go see what the heck they're doing. And most of them are asleep. Sleeping on a job. But yet you still vote them in. You got them in there 30, 40 years and they ain't done crap. Go vote. If you want to make change, vote. Have a good night.